So I should have done this before the stream, but my neighbor came over. I will tell the story probably when like there are actual people because I think it's interesting. It's a long bit overall. Not this one. This one like took like 3 seconds. Well, a minute probably, but like overall it's like a quite interesting topic. Anyway, did I do everything? It's Isaac. Game capture is on. You can hear me. Alright, everything should be fine. Let me add /marker start of Isaac. One day I will understand how the /marker works. Okay. But that's not this day, probably. Well, not right now, at least. Let's go with hard Jakob. Let's see. I don't know if like one viewer means me too. Because I think if you like stream your own thing, you are watching it too. Like in theory, you are great. You are like the first viewer, right? Because you see immediately what you do. Well, of course, at like the speed of light or whatever. Like not immediately, but like you get the idea. You connected the wrong Twitch on Discord? Did I? How do I even check that? Oh, I have also a streamer mode on, so I can't even check. Oh, fuck. Scared the shit out. Don't look for it's spoiler for you. Close your eyes. Setting connections. Oh, thank you, thank you. Don't worry about that guy. That's like a chill guy. Don't worry about him. Alright, connections. I can't because of streamer mode. I can disable it, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh no. Imagine I would have had like 1 billion viewers and none of them came because I used the wrong account. Yeah. That's funny. Thank you for telling me. I hope it says the right thing now. It should. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, so I'm playing some Isaac now. I don't know if you really want to be spoiled. This is like a quote-unquote late game character. And he's very annoying, so I'm gonna like suffer with him. But hey, I'm invisible at least. Not right now. Also, hi! Oh man, off to a great start. It's so weird because I don't know if this is like adult life, but Fridays, I think the human brain kinda just like dies. And how do I even say this? You are more likely to get annoyed by things. Like even at work, I don't know if like the other departments do this for a reason, but our department basically like started arguing with another department, so we are like kinda not friends anymore. But also, oh geez. It turns out, which is very funny to me because fuck the company, that the sales had like a chance to save like millions of Hungarian forints, which is like, you know, $2 if we convert them. But they just said no. Like, they literally just sent out an email that, no, we don't want this money. My boss was just like, he did not understand why would they even say this. I did offer them that, hey, I accept the money. Oh. at it. I wouldn't mind it necessarily, but you know, it's more important than that the CEO gets a new car than, you know, me getting a bit of money. The overall happiness of the world increases because my boss can buy a car again every month, most likely. We have to like have sacrifices. I'm not that excited about this. Is not that bad. Alright, we are cooking. We are cooking. Hold on. Alright. Everything sucks. So, I know, I'm just gonna start telling the story. Before I started the stream, my neighbor came over and like, hey, can I help put, can you help me put the like wooden log under the sponge? And I was like, sure, whatever that means. So I go over and it turns out that their bed is broken, but like broken. Like I have never seen a bed this broken, and I like had a broken bed for a few months. Basically, half of the like logs or whatever they are called are not even under the, not even connected to the bed anymore. They are just like, you know, happy to be there, basically. Oh! Just rude. Alright. Wait, 2 white hearts for the price of 1? Wow. Could it have? So, you know, I like... Alright, so... Basically, the logs... I don't know what they are called. I don't think they are called logs. They are called, like... something else, but I don't remember. But, like, anyway... Even better. I'm like, let me check the other side, maybe we can like push it a bit more to the right side and help with that. I check the right side, it's even more broken. It's like the desks just float in the middle. I'm like, you know, I don't think I can really do much with this. Maybe if I like could spawn food somehow, or just like, you know, have the ability to repair stuff magically, but I think I'm not really help for you. And that's like, okay, that's like one thing, you know, happens to the best of us. You know, not everybody is like an expert at looking at things, I guess. Maybe he was hoping that maybe I noticed something he doesn't. But he also, when I was looking at the bed and like crouching down, he just like kind of farted on my head, which is like, I would say a bit rude, if you ask me. Not really my tempo necessarily, but what do I know? These guys, I mean, I kinda don't like talking about them because I do think they have like some problem. I don't know if it's like mental problem or just like being like actually very poor, like to the point where I don't even know how they can afford like pizza for example, but yeah, they are not in the best scenario. But they do be like assholes to us at times. Other times they just like come over, or like the oh god, the guy mostly just comes over and then has something insane like, hey, can you change my password from XYZ123 to XYZ1234 basically, and I'm like, no, I mean, yeah, I can, but like, on. The other time, this happened to my roommate, not me. I have no idea what happens in the game. Don't worry about it. It's you clear rooms, and that gives you dopamine. But also, I'm gonna spoil this character a bit. You don't want to touch the gold guy that follows you. But you just, you know, you clear the rooms, you try to get more items and you get stronger. You also download the mod that explains the items to you because fuck having 900 items and remembering all of them. Basically. But like my roommate had this story where he like came over and then asked that like, hey, do you have this thing? And then was just showing his neck. And then he just like, he didn't say anything for like 10 seconds and just said that like, a thing I can like put around my neck. And my roommate was like, what do you want? Like, I don't think he wanted a rope. I don't think he wanted to like commit self-harm. I think he just wanted like a scarf or something. But it's really not the best way to explain the situation. I think, at least. He also keeps hurting himself, and I don't know, that makes me very worried about him. That's like, I hope he doesn't have like, and I mean this genuinely, like doesn't have like connection to like a gang or the mafia or whatever, because dude really comes over and then like 3 of his fingers are in, like bleeding. You know, like what did you do? And he's just like, can you give me some tape? And I'm like, for your finger? He's like, yeah, and I'm like, sure. I can like give you bandages too, and he's like, nah. I'm like, alright, more power to you. Woo! 1 run. So far, this is one of the best items in the game. It gives you lots of damage and homing skills. And this is an angel. Either Gabriel or the other one. That's in the Bible. But don't worry about him. What do I wanna do? Should I try going for Mother? Or Mega Satan? I kinda wanna do Mega Satan, not gonna lie. I would enjoy that. I don't know, maybe I'm the anti-social one. I kinda hate having neighbors. It's like one of those things when I get home. Like, yeah, sure, my roommate is here, so, you know, I'm fine with him and, you know, friends with him, so, like, that helps a lot. But, with, like, other people, that's like, you know, random person comes here, and then he's like, hey, can you help me and stuff. It's not that I don't want to help him, it's kind of just like, you know, this is like my private area where I like want to spend my afternoon after I get home from work or college. I like really don't, you know. If it wasn't like something important, like needing to call an ambulance or something, then I would rather just like, you know, be here. Oh, lucky food, nice. Like we had the upper neighbors, they were kind and, you know, there were really no problem with them. But sometimes it was like when I was smoking and they were outside and I was outside and they were like, hey, what's up? And I was like, no, I'm cool, I'm chill. And then they just like started saying some story and I was like, oh no. I guess this is what I'm gonna listen to for the next, like, I don't know, 30 minutes. But they were like old, so I was like, yeah, you know, they probably appreciate the company and I don't wanna be rude, but yeah, I'm an important person who has to play video games. It's also weird to think about that. This is like, don't mean this in like an egoistic way that like, wow, I'm so cool that I go to college. But especially because I'm still going to college, and if I didn't have like 50 billion mental health problems, I would probably already have like a degree at this point. But um, it's kind of weird to think about that not many people actually go to college, and so many of them just like, you know, finish high school and then maybe learn some, well, like get, I don't know what's the word in English, like, you know, being a hairdresser and you need a paper for that, or being like a welder and needing a paper for that, like, you know, something like that, not a college, but something that requires knowledge to to work on the field. What did I want to say with this? Oh yeah, and then the weird thing about this, because when I talk to like some people, and this especially happens in my in the village I'm from, that people there, oh yeah, are like amazed at like, wow, you went to, hey Pusio, how are you? That they are like amazed that like, wow, you are in college, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. They're like, wow, that's so cool, and I'm like, yeah, not really. But I'm glad you think so at least. Maybe it would have been better if like I didn't need to do like 1.5 years of COVID. Is all I'm gonna say. That probably didn't help a lot. I can't believe that I keep getting get on in this stage of the game every fucking time. I'm so tired of this asshole. Oh jeez. Whoa! Sorry. Today is very Friday for me. Oh, that was easy. Also, it's kinda insane that it's like 10 Celsius and I feel like it's spring. Like, I the reason I know global warming is real, and this might sound crazy, but the reason I know global warming is real because my body thinks it's spring because it's warm, but it's actually winter. And I'm like, you know, listening or like having the spring vibe, aka having the vibe I had when I was like 10 and it was spring. But now it's January and I still have that vibe. Also, mind you, it's still fucking January. Oh jeez. I'm very excited for her to play this game. I'm not gonna backseat at all. I'm just gonna laugh. And I'm gonna be like, haha, you picked up the shit item, lol. Couldn't be me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna be like, yo, GG, and then say something stupid, and then she threatens me to ban me again for the 15th time. Oh, your game! Oh, sorry. Also, that's awesome. Sorry, I didn't learn to read. Anyway, chat, we are dead. No, this is gonna be a penalty. He plays Court of the Land better than me. Mistakes were made. Do not look at chat. Pussy, you did a great game, mind you. You should enjoy the popularity. Was January and December good for you? Oh yeah. December was fine, I would say. I'm trying to think about like what even happened in December. I bought a pin. Hey, Alex. I bought a pin that didn't arrive. That was good. I don't know. I guess like I went home to spend the holiday, and I could spend the whole week at home without losing my mind. But it like I did realize that like these people are insane, and it's like not even worth to really engage with them. January was worse. It launched very well. Oh jeez, Louise. Well, besides me thinking that I will go to prison allegedly, but it started well with like, oh yeah, I can like maybe get a new job, and then horrendous mistake almost, and then I don't know. Oh, I passed this extremely hard exam, and then I failed the other exam, and then they turned out that they chose the guy who somehow had work experience in the field that was like very exclusive to the place. May I propose that you do an art stream in future instead of games? I want to see you struggle. What do you mean? I already struggle. The last run, I'm so mad because the last run would have been a 1 run, but I looked at chat for a second, and I you know, I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Anyway. Oh. But I do want to do an art stream. I was thinking about it actually today. Because I wanna practice Lineless more, and I've been doing the self-portrait. And I think I did good progress with it today actually. Like I think the guy on the drawing looks like the guy who is me in real life. The problem is that I didn't know what music to play on the art, so I was like, maybe next time. So I will. I also don't. People will come to you or stream and backseat you. I mean, I somewhat don't mind that. I know I somewhat would be annoyed by it. You are streams and you will become art god. I'm like, okay, there are some things where, you know, you can like evolve with art. Like hey, you learn shading better. You learn. Amazing skills. You learn like, you know, posture better, or composition, I want to say, and stuff like that. But there are stuff where I just like, hey, I hate your art style, why won't you do this art style? And I'm like, you know, like, I don't know, because I have this art style. Like it's the same thing when people were like saying that like, oh, this JoJo art style suck, and you know, like, what can you do about it? Like Araki, the, you know, the mangaka of JoJo won't be like, oh, sorry guys, I will just revert my art style back, like, make it make sense. Also, you can do like dedicated art streams. It's fun, I think, because it's more relaxed. Like, I think art streams are chill, or that's like what I learned from Jinx. That if you want a stream where it's like, you know, you can hang out with your chat, or maybe just like, you know, focus on yourself or maybe your art a bit, that's like, you know, a great way. Listening to live feedback. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like the good part. That's like why I wanna do it. That's just like, because especially some people in chat know this, but I'm like usually like very how do I say this? I don't want to say get obsessed, but like hyperfixate on a, not hyperfixate, but like fixate on a small part of the drawing, and I'm just like, alright, don't kill him, you fucking piece of shit. Asshole. I can fixate like on a small part of a drawing, and I'm just like, hey guys, I changed the hand and I don't think it looks good. Meanwhile, the 90% of the art looks completely fine, or you know, had something ass of a problem maybe, but you know, I'm too fixated on the hand having a bit darker shade than it should, and you know, it's probably not like the happiest way to do it. All right, hurt me, baby. Give me a key. I think it's funny because I followed you, now my feet has a shit ton of furries in it. That's crazy. I get maybe... fine. I'm so bad. Oh no! Not the second Russian bot. I'm sorry, I have to block you. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I want to ban you. I want to ban you. Why did you think you'd go to prison? My lawyer said not to talk about it. Alright, this try is a sure. I don't know, it's just like, you know, allegedly taking money. How do I say this? Oh, battery. Here's down. Here's up. Let's go. Gold. You know, saying you worked for 7 hours when you actually worked for 6 hours 50 minutes, and companies do not like that, apparently. But it was me overthinking because my boss is like, hey, I don't care, and allegedly it didn't even happen. So what's I doing? I'm so bad. Oh man. This is because of the Russian bot. I work for 1 hour and clock in 8. Yeah, it's like everybody does it in Europe. I forgot that. Well, in like Eastern Europe at least. Because I was thinking with the Western brain, and then I realized that our government is selling half of Budapest to the Arabians, and I'm like, yeah, you can just do whatever you want in this country, actually. Anyway. They have automatic checking system blocked it, they haven't noticed it in years. I mean, I do one better. The thing I'm doing is that they ask what the automatic system does, and I give the information to them, so you can put plus and plus together, or like one and one together. Again, allegedly. Because I didn't do anything in the end. But I don't think I have to do... I think if I die, I'm just gonna do an easier character because my brain is not ready for this. What was I... Oh yeah, like furry things. Like I guess because I added the tag furry, the algorithm accepted me as the furry. And pretty much that. I don't think Twitch really has like, oh, the viewers you have also watch these content creators or something. But, maybe. I don't know. Probably have the wall with me. I'm gonna die. It's not even a question. I don't know, maybe that only will save me. I think the system reports only if it sees wrong data. It does not see any data because I blocked it on my router. I'm like in home office all day, or like all week. Because if yeah, that's kinda sick, but at the same time it's like it can suck, I guess, that you don't really meet your colleagues. Well, if they are like cool people, if they are assholes, then you know, good riddance. Wow, one bomb for 2 bombs. The art of the deal. Again. I hated those TF2 videos where it was like, wow, I'm gonna make like an unusual out of a scrap, because they are all fake in my opinion, because I never succeeded in that. I don't know if it's like I didn't have the patience or I didn't have the skills, but I think they are fake. And you know what? Sure. And I don't believe in them, is what I'm trying to say. I'm amazing at this game. When you get older, son, you will understand that your coworkers are not your friends, they are fellow slaves, but that is, as far as it goes, it is way better to befriend random furries online. I mean, honestly, so true. I plus do that, thank you. I don't hate my coworkers, well, I don't really like when they are like, again, like being racist or sexist for no reason. That's not really my thing. But I don't know. I like don't mind spending the day with them most of the time. Again, except when it's like very random racism or something like that. But when it's like, you know, working together, I guess we can. We can do that most of the time. But even if they weren't like bigots, I would still be like, you know, like, we don't have a common topic at all. Like, I really don't care about like soccer, and you know, I can't really talk about the Binding of Isaac Repentance, because you don't even know video games besides like FIFA and Fortnite, because your 10-year-old son plays those. And then they ask me stuff that's like, hey, what's your dream car? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I've never thought about this before, honestly, but don't know. Probably something good. Feed down. I can't. Oh, can't believe I threw away that run. The 10 money though. Oh man. I just walked into that, I'll be honest. I don't even have an excuse of like looking at that. I just did it on my own. Oh great. Which sucks. They should make workplaces. This is my manifesto. They should make workplaces fun, and that's it. Like, don't hire people based on skill, hire people based on fun factor. If those people are funny together or have fun together, then what happened? Then yeah, great. Walk into the enemy. Good one. Then they should work together. And if like clearly the people like don't fit together, like it should be like Tinder is what I'm trying to say. I guess they should make a workplace like Tinder, and it's I know you wanna say LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is too bad because I don't want to read here's 5 tips how to be a good business person, and then it's just like wake up early and do your dishes, or like it's, you know, the most basic advice of all time, every time. It's like, wow, I started exercising and somehow I became a successful business person. It probably also helped that my father owned an emerald mine. Like, oh yeah, you forgot to mention that part. But what if this is maybe cybersecurity is awesome? Because But like, what happens? Okay. Let me actually turn this into a question. So you work at cybersecurity, where people, you know, are furries because it's cybersecurity. Of course, they are furries. When you are at work, do you just like act like they are co-workers, or you know that they are like furries on the internet actually? That makes sense. Because what my thought process is that maybe what happens is that, you know, you like leave, you are like, oh yeah, that was a great meme, colleague, and then, you know, you are like, please just die already. And then when you get home, you actually went to the same person because he is a furry on the internet while being your colleague in real life. These things exist? I don't know what yeah, sure. I don't know what they did. Father owned Emerald Mine, Minecraft villager noises. Why are the villagers so obsessed with Emerald? Like, I get it that it's like their currency. But like, why Emerald? Why not make, you know, the dollar? What the fuck is going on? People get hired and fired if you publicly act furry. It may backfire in the future, so your boss or project manager is most likely normie. It is recommended to pretend to be normal at work. Where would USD or spawn? I mean, how do they make money? They just made it up. The villagers have the brain to just make up stuff. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I also like, yeah, I would never tell them I'm a furry. Even if I like, well, I don't really tell anyone in real life except the friends I have. But like, even if I like draw my persona or something, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is just the, you know, cartoon character I made up. And then they are like, oh yeah, tell me about it. And I'm like, So he kinda has the same backstory as I do, but that's like an accident, actually. But I did have this thought, it's like, what if everybody is at the company is a furry? What if the whole world is like furries? Makes you think, I think. I don't know. Don't really have the capacity to think right now, I'll be honest. I'm not really amazed by this store, I'll be honest. But it's good because thank God Hungary is like 50 years behind everything, because my coworkers don't know what furries are. They have never seen them. So I don't have to do the, you know, pretending like, furries, I think I've heard about them once. They think they like dogs or whatever, I don't know. Just took a sip of my coffee and then got reminded of that one speedrun where the dude is like pretending to speedrun the original Super Mario Brothers and then like eats a pizza, you know, and he's speedrunning. Oh, what a guy. Hey. What the fuck was I supposed to do? This run is so bad, holy cow. I mean, I told my therapist that like, I taught her when I draw, and then she was like, oh, what do you draw? And I'm like, you know, like, I have a furry character, and then I asked her, like, do you know what that is? And she was like, oh yeah. And I think she thought it's like anime related. But I kind of went with it. That's like, yeah, it's basically just like a subculture. The only difference is that we don't really have people attracted to minors, I guess. Anyway, like yeah, that's how I put it. But like it's weird because I somewhat want furries to be normalized, but I also like to gatekeep myself. I'll be honest, and don't want people to know about this subculture. But I also want people to know about the subculture because it just, you know, more accept. It means that it's more accepted, hopefully. And you know, you don't have to answer that like, hey, why do you draw anthropomorphic animals? And then you could just be like, because I like anthropomorphic animals, instead of just like, okay, so actually it's not about this. Everything that is mainstream goes to shit. I like furries being hated because less people join. That's the real gatekeeping spirit. I like that. What the fuck do I want to do with this run? Is the question. This has nothing. I don't have angel ideas. I don't have like. Don't have good items. I don't have anything. Quality over quantity. I think a lot about gatekeeping. What the fuck do I wanna do? Hold on, I have to figure this one out. I guess I can do the dark room. No, because I wanna do Mega Satan. I guess I'm gonna try to do the home run, and if it doesn't work out, then so be it. Like I've been thinking a lot about gatekeeping because I do think that when a thing gets mainstream, it gets like annoying. Like with JoJo, I think the reason why I got so disinterested in JoJo is because it became like too popular. And it's not because I'm a hipster necessarily, but people were guessing up. But actually not about JoJo, but JoJo memes or like JoJo references. That like it you know, when there was like a funny moment in JoJo, it was like, oh yeah, funny moment. Or like, you know, someone made a funny meme, it was like funny meme. But then it became mainstream and people were like, oh, we can make a meme out of everything. It's like, don't talk to me. But like, hey, what if we took every frame of this and then made it a meme, because that's funny, and then, you know, you get the quality of memes that's like, me when I eat soup, and then character eats soup, and it's like, wow, that's amazing, 50 billion upvotes. I don't really consider that like comedy or entertaining. That's like kind of like, and you know, that's why I had like existential crisis with memes at one time, and I was like the very mature age of 18, I would say, that memes kinda suck. Okay. That memes kinda suck right now. I thought he gonna hit me. And you know, so like in 2019 that memes kinda suck, because every meme is just like, oh, me when wacky thing, and then, you know, just like dank memes and yada yada yada. And then I realized that, hey, I can just consume the content I enjoy and then just watch infinite amount of video essays and Northern Lion gameplay videos, and I was like, wow, life is actually fun. Please unlock something at 600. Or upgrade level 4, yeah. This character is so fun. Fuck. But I can't open that anymore. So yeah, I'm somewhat like, I like when I find people who enjoy the thing I enjoy, but it's also like, if it's get like too popular, then you know people just jump on the bandwagon and you know it doesn't really feel the same anymore. I need another teleportation card because I'm having problems. I'm gonna die in this room. All right. Wow, what a horrendous run. Actually unbelievable. I'm speechless. Let's try Azazel Greedier. I think we have time for that. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Let's like talk about that in DMs, I guess. I do wonder how Skibidi Toilet became like such a big meme. Like, is it like, I think it wouldn't have become such a big meme if people didn't start hating on it, because people hating on it kind of like increased its popularity. But at the same time, I'll be honest, I'm like not 10 years old anymore, so I don't really know what's like you know what the 10 years old really was about. Maybe it's been like popular, and then you know people just like started noticing when I don't know, that child or young relative or whatever like kept talking about the toilet, and they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they were like, oh, Skibidi Toilet. You know, it makes you think. Hey Alex. Alex made my intro music. I'm happy she could catch a stream. Hold it down. So I'm very thankful to her, and she also, oh jeez, she also has great, hold on, chill wave music. That's very enjoyable and good, honestly. You will also have an album coming out next month, right? Which is from tomorrow. Which is sick. Oh jeez. Don't want reminded kids exist. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't want anything from here. Wait, open the chest. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily about kids exist. Well, I know where. Oh, okay. I understand where that comes from. Where it's like, oh wow, I can't believe kids can enjoy stuff. That's stupid. How dare they? That's like, you know, when you are like an adult and then get mad that people, like, you know, kids like bad films because, you know, they don't really have a way to criticize them, I guess is like what I'm trying to say. Maybe there is some truth to that, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's kind of I kind of find it funny that it exists. It's kind of like, yeah, a bit weird. There is like one guy on the Jinx server who, before it was 2025, mind you, he was like insanely hating towards what are they called? Gen Beta people. Sorry, if I said he, I meant to say they. They were like, wow, this item sucks with Azazel, huh? They were like, oh, I'm not excited for 2025 because Gen Beta will be real, and I'm like, it's like they are literally not even born. How can you hate people? Not even people, like infants who are like not even born. Like that's just crazy. That's, you know, like talking about hating, that's like the biggest hater movement. Me hating slow workers, like, you know, they that's more reasonable. They you know, they get what they deserve. Great wave. They know they are walking slow and they still decide to block the whole, you know, crosswalk and not let you move, even though you are very busy to go to Lidl and buy a kilogram of lasagna that you will eat for 2 days at least. But anyway, I guess Gen Beta kinda sucks because like they will grow up and they will realize they don't really have a future. The whole fucking world is on fire and it's kinda over for them.
2 of clubs.
Holy cow. The gift that keeps giving. What the hell? I have these never give this much shit. Oh, because I have the mom's locket. Ah. How nice of you. You shouldn't have. This is getting a bit insane. Like, what the fuck am I getting? Why so many throw bombs? Stop it. Okay, chill. Please, hold on. I'm thinking, okay. That was stupid. I'm thinking what's like the group that annoys me the most, and you know, don't expect me to say anything like hateful towards other, like, you know. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not gonna say any racist shit, so like don't even try to bait me. But like slow workers, I think I kind of annoying. People, but when you like try to get off from the tram or like the bus or something, and then you know you like didn't even there are like people who like when you try to get off the public transport, they like immediately start going up. Those people should have like a special circle on hell. That's so fucking annoying that like you can't even wait a millisecond. That's like if anyone tries to go down and leave the public transport. And it's even more annoying when the thing is like full and you need to wait till, oh yeah, you need to wait till like you have some space. A generation that doesn't even exist is a weird thing to think about at all. That's what I mean. That's like, I get it. I get like feelings and stuff and how you could be annoyed by something, but like Gen Beta, like they didn't even have the chance to do anything bad, really. we cancel them before they even exist. I wanted to say random group of people as a joke, but the idea that came across my mind would get me banned on Twitch. You can hate on, I mean, white straight males, like, you know, I don't really want to hate on them because I'm not one of them. But I think hating on people who are like assholes to you when you are a customer, and then, or like when they are a customer and you are like a McDonald's worker or something, I think those people also like deserve it, especially when you do your stuff. Does Switch think cis is a slur or cis? I don't know how to put it. What hurt me? Oh right, I have the item. Or is it owned by not insane people? That's like, yes and no, or no and yes, or it is owned by insane people. Like, I don't think Jeff Bezos is the CEO anymore, but you know, allegedly. But at least like they didn't do a salute, so I guess that's good. Sometimes you have to appreciate this. You have to like appreciate the small thing. I'm not buying that. No fucking way. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I want like hating on people who were born in the year 0. Why do you hate Jesus Christ? Actually, fun fact, Jesus Christ wasn't even born in the year 0. I hate both of these items. Can I reroll them? Should have picked up Chaos, you silly. I mean, that's pretty good. Jesus was born at like the year 3 or something, if I remember correctly, which is weird. Like, you know. Why would he? he had one job, born on the year 0, and he's like, no, I'm gonna wait like 3 more years. Ghost BC. Apparently year 0 isn't even real. What the fuck? Did we just jump from before Christ 1 to AD 1? How the fuck did people know how old they are? From 0, 1 to +1, yeah. That's fucked up. What the fuck? Cassie's key ring exploded on here and it took me 15 minutes combing the grass, but I did find it by tracing her most likely taken facts through the grass. Oh wow. How it exploded? Like it exploded from her finger? Even like track years back then, because I like, you know, I have like, I know they weren't like, Jesus was born, time to start from 1. I'm sorry to hear that. I assume it like cannot really be repaired or fixed. I don't know what the right for is. But like, what did they say at like year 0? That like, oh, we have like 15 or something because we started from like -3,000. Oh wait, then it would be 3,000, I guess. Because that's gotta suck when they, like in the medieval ages, they were like, okay, so I know this is like the year 4000, but we like have to jump back a few years. Oh fuck. It's like, I know we live in the future, but like, let's go back to like 900, and it's like, fuck. Strange. Oh yeah, this is gonna suck now. One heart for a heart. Interesting. I like human era the calendar. It is year 1200. I mean, that's cool. Is this Cancer? Yes. You also made up time. Not many people are telling you this. We have to speed up the greedier movement. I'm gonna blow you up. I don't think this works with me. Alright, I fucking hate this item. Item sucks. That theme though, that's pretty good. Oh, I don't even know what this does, but I like it. It's also crazy, like, I don't know if you saw that tweet that was about like what did even like autistic people fixate on in like the Stone Age. I think the guy who figured out time fixated on that. They're just like, the sun went down 1 second later, or like 1 minute later, I guess would be the correct way, than yesterday, and then just did that like for 365 days, and then it was like, oh, the sun is the same height now. We passed the year, I guess, and then everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? How did they invent the wheel? Because many things we like stole from the animals, right? Like, you know, we should eat these seeds because the animals eat these seeds, and we should eat meat because the animals eat seeds. We eat these, or like animals eat these animals or whatever. But like, fire was an accident, I believe. But what about the wheel? You don't really see wheels in the wildlife. And animals don't have wheels. But in many ways, the wheel is kind of like the biggest like discovery of all. The Christian calendar is understanding the human achievements. Like, we did all this shit in 2k years. Human era calendar starts at the moment humans started settling and building civilization. 12k years to achieve high tech is much more reasonable and impressive. Yeah, but did technology give us the savior of Earth? I don't think so. So I don't know who this technology guy is, but he kinda sucks, I think. In my opinion. Allegedly. It gave Bezos money? Ah. Apologies. All hail to Bezos. I don't know, man. Can I get an angel deal? Thank you. I mean... Let me see if I need a bit of coffee. Just give me more damage. This tech really revolutionized slave driver life. Do you think... I really wanna hope so, but like, do you think in like 300 years later, when people learn about Amazon at like school, humans will be like, what the fuck, this is just slavery? Like, humanity, instead of like fixing slavery, they just like reinvented it. But I think that's like what's gonna happen if we like survive for that long and we don't have like World War III. In like the next 5 years. It's so funny because the Hungarian Prime Minister, now that Trump is the president, said that like... So, for the last 5 fucking years, this guy was on like, oh, sanctions don't work and we need peace, not sanctions and stuff, you know, against like the the Russian war. This motherfucker, Trump becomes the president. Trump says, we need sanctions. This guy's like, oh yeah, why didn't we try that? You fucking piece of shit. I mean, this is a joke. I don't want to go to prison because I said something bad about our glorious leader. It was a very bad joke, and I'm sorry for that. In 300 years, people will remember this time as good old days. People are free to exit their matrix cubicles, touch grass, but they dare to hate. I mean, I don't know what was going on. I mean, the medieval ages sucked, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know what was going on in like ancient Greece, but it looked kind of chill. Most of it, at least, right? Like, you know, it's probably kind of cool to just like go out and listen to like Homer, spit out some bullshit about something you don't even understand, learn about gods and be like, hell yeah, Zeus fucked a woman again and stuff like that. I don't know. What could you even work when you were like in ancient Greece? You kinda didn't. You didn't have a job. The jobs weren't invented yet. History is not my strength, by the way, so I might be wrong. But that's how it looked to me when I was watching the Once Upon a Time cartoon, where yeah, they had like wars, and I guess Sparta was like pretty insane, but you know, they kind of just were like, hey, what is, you know, science? And then they just like figured out fuck ton of shit, and they were like, hey, what if you had this boat but replaced all parts of it? Like, if you had time to think about those, it probably wasn't that bad, I think. Look at the world now. We have to like, you know, figure out how to survive the next 20 years. They probably didn't have that in like ancient Greece. They also probably had lots of like gyro, which is probably pretty cool. Phase 2. Oh, sorry, auto mod got you. Because you said fuck off. Most of history, humans live with family jobs. If you were born as one of butcher, you will learn how to be a butcher. Well then, look at the screen for 2 seconds. Okay. If too many sons were born, then they would fuck off to learn from young age how to smith stuff, to make shoes, or fuck off to fart, to die. Yeah, but like, it probably wasn't that hard to, but like, it was pretty hard to die in a war too, right? Like, maybe I'm ignorant, but didn't they just like have bows? Like, I could simply just not get hit by the bow, or like the arrow, and I win. I think. You are dead. I think this is done. But like, if you have to learn to make shoes, well, I guess it sucks that like you didn't really have like a free choice, but you just have to, like, you know. Oh, my father was a shoemaker, so I had to be a shoemaker too. Teaching peasant how to aim bow versus hold his parents' step. I think I would be like a good step guy.